Buttercup there, if you're wondering where she is. Bloody tomatoes. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. I need some better chair in this thing, what I've got here. Can't get any more in there. I've been pulling carrier bags of these tomatoes out of the greenhouses all week, last week as well, and there's still literally hundreds. We took all the tomatoes out of here what was red yesterday, and now we're coming again. We've got more. They seem to ripen all through the night. I know what it is, it's the banana skins that I've got in here which are ripening everything off really fast. I think I'll take the banana skins out, slow them down a bit. Anyway, yeah, it's been raining. We're in the greenhouse because it's been hammering it down this morning. It's been raining pretty much all week. We've had a couple of pockets of sunshine. Managed to get a few jobs done. You're going to see a tour. You're going to see a potato reveal. You're going to see what we were doing earlier in the week when we brought a big box over, took it apart. 20 foot long it was. You'll see all that in the video. And you're going to see a disaster as well. Absolutely gutted. But what we'll do, we'll start off with this this thing what was a big box. What it had a machine part in it. It was 20 foot long, this box. Anyway, we went over with a trolley and we brought it back yesterday, well, not yesterday, early in the week when it was dry. We managed to get it on the path outside my shed. We took it apart because I want the wood for a project, so we're not going to be making a planter out of that, but we wanted the wood anyway. So let me show you this box. So you see me taking it apart, and you see Buttercup driving me nuts. She was using it as a catwalk at one stage. Anyway, let's roll the clip and show you what we've been doing. I'm going to be taking that to my plot in a bit. Got to get my trolley, and then we're going to wheel it there hopefully. But I've got a few things to do before I get round to doing this. I'm going to use some of that board to patch up my chicken pen. More will I'll let you know exactly what we're going to do with it when we get round to doing it. But yeah, that's coming up onto my plot shortly. Well guys, believe it or not, where I've got that balance there, it's quite easy to manoeuvre this box. It's bloody heavy, but the way I've got it here, it's like cantilever. Like I say, Egyptians, eat your heart out. Oh, I do. There you go. That's how easy it is to move it. Anyway, I'm going to need both hands. Well, I've got one hand here. But, yeah, 20 foot long. Right. This is going to be fun getting round the corner. So I need to come over this side here. That's where I'm heading. Right, I'm going to put my gloves back on because we don't want that to happen. Knowing my luck, probably lose my bloody fingers. So let me tell you, it was fun getting this this around that corner. Hey you, it's not a catwalk, you know that, don't you? Hey? What's she like? She's driving me insane half the time. Yes, you do. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this apart. 'Cause I'm going to use the wood for a job. Yeah. And any wood what we've got left over, we can use for other jobs. But yeah, it's quite easy to manoeuvre this on this. If you got it balanced right with that wheel there, that single wheel. Yes, you've shown where it is. So it's quite balanced quite easily, and it's not particularly heavy. It's just 20 odd foot long. And it's a new toy for Buttercup to play with for now. So I'm just going to leave it here until I can get stuck into it. Well, not like I say, you'll see it'll be gone in the next day or two. I'll show you me taking it apart. Them nails there, take them nails out before Buttercup hurts herself. What's she like, eh? But yeah, getting around that corner there was a bit tight, I tell you. Very, very hard to get around that corner without damaging anything. As you can see, it dug in there a bit. What is it? My shadow me. And I got it round there. And there. Right. Job's a good one. I've decided to take these nails and just use the claw hammer on the other side and just take them out. Yeah, we don't want to leave them around, not where she is anyway. Bloody vet fees are a fortune and I ain't got her insured. That's because she's not my cat really. Although I have adopted her. And it would cost me a fortune because I know I would if she hurt herself, take her to the vet. Well, that's good. You bugger. Now I can get it. Okay, I just dropped the nail on the floor there. That's up here. There is one more on the floor there. The trouble is I can't see it. My eyes are that bloody bad. Ah, there it is. I've got it. Right, 6 nails. And we'll come to this later on. Like I say, I'm going to take it apart eventually. But yeah, we don't want them where Buttercup can hurt herself. Right, moving on. Yeah, you stay there. What do you mean, no? Right, let's knock this board apart. It's easy enough. Got these pieces of wood out here. Right, I'm going to continue knocking the nails out of these here. As long as buttercup keeps out of the way, I think we'll be good to go. Well, we've taken them apart, that box, and the wood we're going to be using to line inside the base, because it's starting to rot away a bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to strengthen the base, and then what we're going to do is do the roof here. That's another job I've got to do, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah, so I've got to do that. But it's just this weather. Look at them cloud up there, guys. That's what we're dealing with. All I need's about an hour where it's not raining. If I had an hour, I know it wasn't going to rain in an hour. I could get that done in an hour. I get my friend Deborah. She's going to help me do the last one. I can do all these all on my own. It's like four holes, put a bolt through, and that's it. Just tighten them up, move along. It's the very last one. When I put the bolt through, I need someone to hold the bolts while I tighten them. So I'll set the camera up here. When I know it's not going to be raining, and I'll show you me doing that. You see my head popping up and down. I've got my ladders and everything. What you want? Get off them bloody boards. What's she like? There's no nails in them anyway. So I'm going to stick them out of sight. I'm just wondering where the best place to put them, where they're not going to be in the way. Probably down there. My dahlias. Gonna have to dead end them as well shortly. Doing alright, them dahlias look really well. My pumpkin's gone crazy. Yeah, we'll have a tour as well. I'll take you around the plot in a bit, but yeah, that's what we got to do. So I'm just gonna have a cup of coffee, then we'll have a walk around the plot, and I'll show you. I'll do it tomorrow morning, and I'll pin it into this video. But yeah, watch your space with that roof. Oi. Swam. That was interesting. Show you where I put them. So we just stuck them down the side there. I'm not going to be walking down that path for now. But yeah, I'm going to be using them when I do the retrofit on the chicken pen there. I'm going to use it along the boards on the inside, not the outside, on the inside. So it's going to be a little bit higher, and just give them chickens a little bit more shelter from the wind. Right, job's a good one. Buttercup is safe up there. There she is. Little monster. Having fun, ain't she? Every time I fill these buckets up, which is once a day, she gets she prefers to drink out of the bucket than she does out of a pot. And well, there's a bowl there with water, but she prefers to drink out of the bloody buckets. Look, it's brand new fresh drinking water. What's she like? Enjoy that. Meow. Hey? Well? You did you? What? What? You just want to love, that's all you want, isn't it, eh? What a big softy you are. Did I stop doing it, eh? No, you're not going to jump on me. Hey, stay there, you cheeky devil. She'll be bringing me a bloody mouse in a bit. She wants to jump on me, I know what she does. Oh, God. No, you're not coming on me. Oh, right. Go on. Go and do what you do best. So, as you saw there, we've took it to pieces. Buttercup being as mischievous as ever. She's very quiet behind me at the moment. I just got this horrible feeling you're going to see an head sort of pop out here, but she's not. She's fast asleep behind me in the crib, as you just seen there. It's raining. She ain't going nowhere when it rains. She comes straight in here. She's got her food, so you know she's got her water. Anyway, what we're going to do now, I'm going to show you this disaster. I come down the other day, went to throw some rubbish into the compost bin, looked across at me pumpkin and disaster. So I've got a couple of clips here to show you what's happened. We're going to even weigh it as well. Why not? Well, here I am. I'm absolutely gutted. That was my record pumpkin. It's broken off and it's lying there, unfortunately. It couldn't take the weight and it snapped off there and it's landed there. Now my hopes are on one over there. It's a third of the size, but yeah, that was my pumpkin. That was my attempt, record attempt. Kind of sucks, but there you go. Unbelievable. Absolutely gutted. About £30 that. I've decided I'm going to weigh it. I've got a bag here. Obviously, there's nothing in it. Well, there's that, but that ain't weight. That don't weigh now. So I'll put that in, and then what we're going to do, we're going to try and slide. It will go in, I would imagine. Yeah, I think the best way to do it is to lay it down a bit still. Oh God. There we go. I think we might have it. Right, so now I've got it in the bag. I don't know if you're picking all this lot up. Right, so it's in the bag. Getting there, buttercup, you can add to the weight. Right, so we're setting the scales up. I'm setting them at pounds. So there we go, they're set at pounds. What I'm going to do now is, that's right, you sit on it, yeah, come on, really help out here, buttercup. Good God. Right, so it's 36 and a half pounds. Okay, I've got to put it down. Right, come on, buttercup. Work with me here, babes. Woo. Yeah, you're a great help, you are. Wonder what it weighed with her on it. But yeah, 36 and a half pound. Now that would have been still growing in 8 weeks. That would have been quadruple that. But anyway, that's what that pumpkin is. There is another one. It's not as big. It's a third of the size. So we see that one, how that one goes. But I'm absolutely gutted about that. Absolute gutted. Oh well. So as Isaac Newton kept on telling everybody about gravity, well, it was working against me all the way from the very first time that the pumpkin set. I should have known to put something underneath it. I didn't think I could get into the, to put anything underneath it, so I just left it and kept my fingers crossed and hummed really hard. But anyway, it snaps off. So 36, close to 37 pound. You're going to see it in the, shoved it in the greenhouse at the moment. If it survives until the competition, we'll weigh it. However, there is another one there which is every chance of beating that one. I was expecting that one though to be £100 plus. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be. But yeah, absolute gutted. So yeah, anyway, what we're going to do now, I'm going to take you on a tour of the plot and show you what's been happening. More disasters, especially with the corn. The squirrels have got at the corn, they've had all the corn. I ended up giving what was left to the chickens. In hindsight, the corn wasn't very good anyway. I started off in the greenhouse. I should have put it outside. What had happened was it rooted in the greenhouse and I pulled it up and I broke all the roots. That's one thing you don't do with corn. You don't disturb them. And it was too late. They'd gone. So yeah, chickens got them. Anyway, let's take you on a walk around and show you what's happening. So I think now would be a good time to do a bit of a tour. Like I say, it's overcast. We're due for some more rain today. Hardly any wind. But the wind we have got is westerly blowing. It's blowing in from the east and blowing west. As you can see, I'm facing west now. So anyway, still haven't painted my sheds, but then again I can't do because of the bloody rain. Start the tour in this first greenhouse. Yeah, there's that pumpkin. I'm gutted about that. £36. Oh well. My chilies starting to get bigger, and there's some chilies on these actually. I don't know if you can see them down there. Some shallots there. Grapevine. These are more chilies. Yeah, gutted. More grapes. We've got tons of grapes. And these ones are starting to ripen now. These are the different variety. These are another black grape. They're a dessert grape. These ones there are Black Hamburg. And them ones, I'm not too sure they're a dessert anyway. They're really sweet and they've got no pips in them, which is even better. Again, these are I think these are Albarinos, these. Anyway, few tomatoes, what have blown over. My potatoes. I think it's more than £5.5 there, you know. I think them scales was wrong. I think there's something wrong with the scales. More like £7-8 of spuds there. Never mind, we've weighed them now. We've been in here, we've harvested a load of tomatoes. There's Buttercup in the bed. Just headbutted something there. There's where she has her dinner. As you can see, we've got lots of tomatoes. We just picked a load of these tomatoes out here yesterday, and again they've all started ripening again. We've been getting them out of the back greenhouse as well. The size of that bloody tomato, there's a dob of that. There's a few big ones on there. My yellow flag harvesters, I'm going to be chomping them back shortly. Me gladiolas, we've got to go around tying a lot of these still up. They're all getting blown all over in this wind, what we keep getting. We're still getting these calendula are doing still well. I'm going to collect a load of seeds off these for next year. The cosmos are still flowering. Need to take these seed heads off these lupins, otherwise we're going to have piles of them. All the gooseberries, we've harvested all the gooseberries. These there are the African marigolds, and again we're full of blue currants in here. I'm going to be taking everything out of this bed this year, and we're going to be chomping that tree down there because it's not an apple. It's grown up in there next to an apple, and that's what's thrown me. There's some apples on here, but yeah, that thing there, it ain't an apple, so it's coming out. There is an apple right next to it, and it's full of apples. That bergamot. This is all my mint and thyme and what have you. Thyme there, mint, bergamot, golden oregano, it's all mixed in together. This is the back greenhouse. We took a lot of tomatoes out of here, but these are the money maker. We split all the elephant garlic up now, so I'll be collecting all these big ones here. These are all my seed garlic for next year. If you can see all the chilies and peppers all starting to ripen on these things here. Again, this is these are ready for picking. These are lovely and sweet. Again, this grapevine's about 3 years old, and it's just produced the first lot of fruit this year. So we're going to be have at that shortly. That's where we've got the potatoes here. And my girls cleaned them out. I've just got to do this roof here. That wood we got just here, I'm going to be cutting it to go along the boards. We'll come to that when we get to it. But we're just waiting for a good day where I can actually get up there and I've got all the boards all made, all cut to size. We're all covered in plastic to stop them getting wet. I mean, that's been up there for 5-6 years, so you know. My dahlias, beautiful dahlias. Flowers, but bloody butterfly. This is a thing I've got to sort out. Look at these lot here. They're all just chilling. But yeah, these are oh god, cauliflowers and what have you. There's a load in here. The trouble is the slugs are in there, so I'm going to throw a load of slug pellets in there and take care of them. They're just stripping everything off there, unbelievably. They will recover. There's my pumpkin patch. There's that pumpkin what I was talking about. The big, it's got a chance of getting pretty big, that one. But the other one, I come down and found it on the floor. I'm gutted about it, unfortunately. but the bloody thing's growing up the chicken pen there. It's growing everywhere. We took these sweet corn out because all the squirrels have started to get stuck into them, unfortunately. That there's celery. There's more celery and celeriac in there. There's some cabbages in here. Starting to art up now again. We've had a few of them. This is the celeriac. I'm going to take this top off here now. We don't really need it. But yeah, the slugs have got in there and they're devastating me brassicas, so I'm going to pile a load of slug pellets in, I think. Nothing can get in there to eat them, none of the birds or anything like that. But it's a bit annoying. That's my pond. I've left that like it is because there's a lot of baby frogs in there and newts, and we wait while they disappear. They'll be gone in a couple of weeks' time, and then I can tidy that up. We've been taking the bramleys like they're going out of fashion. In fact, I've been making apple pie all the way through there. You can see them bloody everywhere. These are going to get a good trimming this year. More apples here, the different variety. Some belters there. We'll give a lot of these to the food bank. My rhubarb, I've picked a load of rhubarb out of there. I'm going to tidy this up as well. This is going to be cut. This peach is coming out. I'm taking the peach out. It's doing absolutely nothing. Every time I get fruit on it, the squirrels get it. So it's either take the squirrels out or just get rid of that. Me strawberries are doing well. There's a lot of runners there. We're going to get them, putting them into pots. My token sunflower. As you can see, these are all my gladiolas, all different colours. They're drowning out my currants at the moment. Nice rose there. Here's another apple. This is Golden Delicious. I was going to take the apples off it this year, but I've left them. I left a few on. What I've missed. Next year we're going to give us a trim in the next few weeks, and get it all ready for next year. Put the grease bands on and everything. These are more of them marigolds, African marigolds. As you can see, we've got still got lots of fruit coming. Gooseberries. But yeah, it's a bit overgrown at the moment. Not to worry. Like I say, it's only 5 minutes to tidy this lot up. We took all the gooseberries off here. But yeah, all these trees here are all going to get an haircut. We're going to take at least a third off them, cut them right back. But we'll wait until all the leaves come off them, and then we can get stuck into them. That's jobs for the. I've left myself some jobs for winter, so that's what we're doing. This shed needs a paint, liquor paint. We'll get the paint out. All the planters need a lick as well. Yeah, look okay when it's had a lick of paint. That. A few cosmos there, and some lupins in the buckets. What I need. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Some apple pie. Got my apple pie, so I'm going to take a seat, and I'll be right back. But yeah, all this is going to be painted as well. So she's still there in bed. Good scratch. Anyway, she's kept out of the way, which is great news for me anyway. So as you see, the greenhouses are producing lots of goodies. Chilies in the front greenhouse are doing well. Chilies in the back greenhouse are almost ready for harvesting. We've been taking tomatoes in the back greenhouse, in the middle greenhouse. We've been taking grapes from the front greenhouse and the back greenhouse. The middle greenhouse, I reckon next year we'll be having grapes This is 3 year. Well, it'll be 3-year-old next year. The grapevines were about 2 foot off the 10 foot, so it's come up. It's come along. It's gone. It's managed to get 8 foot down this 10 foot greenhouse this year. So next year, I reckon we're going to have grapes off this, because it's about 3 years from when they start to produce grapes. I've got a few more small grapevines in the in the front greenhouse, which I need to take out, put into pots, and to give away. There's a couple of people said they would love one of them and to post it to them, but I've got no idea how to do that. So, you know, unless you can get down here to collect one, that's it, you've had it. I'm certainly not going to put them in the post. They'll never make it, and it'd be a shame to waste them. But yeah, I don't mind. I think there's a couple of them left, so it's basically first come first serve, really. And I know these lot, as soon as they see this video, they'll both go like lightning. Anyway, we've got one more video. Oh, I was speaking about the tour there. You seen all the garlic. We split the garlic, the elephant garlic. We've got to do it with the porcelain white and what have you. Yeah, we've got to split all that up. We're going to be planting that in about 4 or 5 weeks time. That'll be going in with the winter onions. That's all I'm going to be growing this year: winter onions, the garlic, maybe a few cabbages and what have you. I'm going to give the beds a rest. I'm going to be working on the beds, so I don't want to be faffing around, pussyfooting around the beds. Where I want to get stuck into them and try and sort them out. I've got the materials at home. I just need to get the scaffolding boards here. If I can do that, we've cracked it, and I can fix all my beds. That's another project for winter, really. Anyway, we've got a tour, not tour, a reveal, a potato reveal. I was going to do some Maris pear. Now, we did some Maris piper last week. I was going to do some Maris pear, but it turns out that the Pests and javelin was on top of them. So I've done a reveal of Pests and javelin now. 30 litre buckets. We use clover multi-purpose with a touch of bloodfish and bone, an handful of gromo. We put them in on St Patrick's Day. We took the tops off them about 3 weeks ago, so you're talking 21st today. So it was basically the end of August. We took the tops off and covered them all up. So there's been no tops on, so there's been no growth in the last 3-4 weeks anyway. And what you see is what we can't get any more than what we've got. So it's just a matter of doing the reveal, and let's have at it. Turns out we're going to do some Pests and javelin. I was going to do some Maris pear, but these was on the top. I thought we put them on the top, so we'll do them next time. But what we got here is, well, we put them in St Patrick's Day, 17th for the 3rd. Pests and javelin. Right, let's tip the bucket up and see what we got. You stay there, Buttercup. Now, I've got no idea what we got here. I can see him sticking out the side, so that looks good. Hang on, I've got the camera turned on. My bloody Achilles heel not turned. It's on. Right. Well, there's the first one, and the second, and the third. Woo! Right. Okay. There's the husk. Okay, so there's plenty of potatoes in here. Oh yeah, look at this lot. So these are Pests and javelin. Just have a few pound of spuds here now. Look at them, absolute Bobby Dazzlers. There's the husk. All this bending over here, guys, is killing me back, believe it or not. Oh, still a few more. Not going to weigh these tiny things, but we need to get them out of here, because once we'll be putting this soil into the beds, and the last thing you want is bloody potatoes coming up everywhere. Set all the bits out. I think we got them all. I'm not going to weigh them things. Right. All this bending over's done my back in. So we're going to set them up. Come on, turn on, there we go. Now we'll go for pounds. They're pounds. Lift them up. Ah. There we go. 5.5 pound. Well, 5.5 pound of spuds there. 5.56. So just over 5.5. Well, call it 5.5 pound of Pests and javelin. Whew. I'll give them a clean up, and they'll be for tea tonight. Buttercup's behaved herself. You're wondering where she is. I say she's never too far away. But yeah, some nice spuds there, guys. 5.5 pound of Pests and javelin. Very nice. We'll do the Mary's pear next time, and I think we've got some King Edwards as well, so we'll do them after that as well. Right, I'm just going to put all this soil back in the bucket, because we just keep them in the bucket until we need it. We're going to be tipping it into the beds eventually. But yeah, that's nice weight, that. Quite happy with that. What do you think? 5.5 pound of Pests and javelin in a 30 litre bucket using clover multi-purpose. There we go. They wasn't all tops after all. So we ended up with 5.5 pound of them Pests and javelin. I took them home last night, and I had finny haddock, peas, big knob of butter. That was absolutely awesome. Really enjoyed them. The missus said this morning more than £5 there, and there was when I weighed them again, and the scales are going on the battery. So I need new batteries on the scales on me. What I do my potato reveals, it was more like £7, but hey ho, I'm claiming £5.5 of spuds. Bloody magpie just flew past then. She's waiting to get in here to have some breakfast. Buttercup doesn't mind. They get on quite well, magpie and buttercup, which is unusual really, because the cat's normally all over them. However, I don't see them both complaining when the hedgehog comes in here and gets stuck in as well. So I've had them all in the greenhouse all together, so I know they get on. Otherwise there'd be feathers everywhere, and buttercup would be covered in spines if it wasn't the case. So there you go. Anyway, I'm going to try and get this video up a bit later on. Obviously I've got to do the editing. There might be one or two more clips to chuck in. I might throw them in, I don't know. We might save them for another rainy day. What are you doing on my roof for my shed, young lady? What are you doing up there? Who said you could come up there? You're not going to jump? No, you're not going to jump. I tickle you under your chinny chin. I tickle you under your chinny chin. She's a little bugger, isn't she? Yeah. She's on my shed roof. If she ain't on that one over there, she's on this one here. Greetings and salutations. Oh, big yawn. I'll let her down and then go and give her a dinner. And there's Buttercup. And what she's just walked over is some roofing felt. A friend of mine, he's got a leaky roof, and he asked me, do you know anyone who's got any felt? Well, he knows I've got it because I've been doing another job for someone else. I give them some felt. And well, this is what's left over. There was a full roll, and yeah, he said he's got a leaky roof, so I've decided to give him that. I'm going to take it over there now and leave it outside his shed for him. Bloody Buttercup. She never stops drinking out them things. Looking fresh water. Right, anyway, let's go and take him over. I'll take this roll over anyway. I just left the felt there for me mate, Dave the busker. I think it's for his shed there. Like I say, he's got a leak. And yeah, I think there's enough to do it anyway. Buttercup, never more than a few feet away from me, up to mischief. But yeah, we brought it over. I'll leave him a message, tell him that it's there anyway. So that's another one, another job done. Leave it alone, Buttercup, it'll fall on you. I just hope it ain't raining all day today, because the car boots will be closed tomorrow, and I love doing my car boots, looking for my coins. There was an antiques fair on last Sunday. It was at Lee, but they cancelled it and moved it to Earlham, so I went to that one. But there was no one selling any coins or anything. I ended up coming back with a big chunk of silver to wrap round my neck. I was going to buy a Buttercup one as well. One of these things. I love me silver, so yeah, big chunk of silver. I think that's about 4 or 5 ounces that wrapped round me neck. I was going to get a Buttercup one, but I did that to I had a cat years ago called Sherbet, and we put a silver chain round his neck. He went out and come back without the chain. Someone had pinched it, so I thought it might be a stupid idea to put an expensive silver chain round the neck, especially on here. You'd be some young girl going, oh, look at my bracelet I found. More like a bloke. Anyway, that's where we're going to end the video. I'll try and get the video up a bit later on. I hope you enjoyed the video, by the way. I hope you're all staying safe, looking after yourselves. See you back here for some more next week. Who knows, might have some sunshine and might be able to do some painting. Or better still, might be able to fix that roof on the chicken pen. Who knows? We wait with bated breath. So until then, from me and Sleepyhead here, bye for now. Oh. Go and see if we can find someone who wants some tomatoes. Yeah, well, alright. God, there's even more here. Look at this. I'll swing the camera around before we go. Look at this lot here. Look at the size of that one. It's bloody hell, where did that come from? That's a big one. Yeah, the tomatoes everywhere. Right, anyway, I'll leave you with Buttercup down there. There she is in a crib, fast asleep, oblivious to everything.